What's going on, team? SVP Aaron Guetterman. Welcome to TLG-GT Live. It's another great Tuesday. This is going to be a bit of a quick show today as it's the last week. EOM is upon us. It is approaching quickly, but we've got people that are in the hunt. I'll tell you that. Eliminate distractions this week, team. Eliminate everything that's going to keep you from hitting your goal and getting what it is that you want and what you deserve. Every one of you are deserving of abundance and a greatness that you want, man. So y'all go after it this week. Take every single day, eliminate distraction and sacrifice. Let's talk about what we have going on. So we've got the leadership retreat going to be happening in September, also aligned with the fall conference performance summit. If you haven't registered for our fall conference yet, man, I don't know what you're doing. Are you even paying attention to the show? I don't know, but y'all need to register today. We're going to be calling you. That's right. We're going to be calling each and every one of you to ensure that, number one, you got to app in before EOM, because there's no 0 weeks and absolutely no 0 months. Y'all got an insurance license, use it. So we're going to be calling you, make sure that you guys are registered for conference and you are writing insurance, whether it be a personal app, whether it be a warm market app, because you know you should be protecting friends and family, right? Maybe making social media posts, and you're investing in your business with $250 a week in our lead systems to create $2,500 minimum in annual premium weekly. That's what it's all about. So make sure that you guys are paying attention and answer our phone calls, because we're going to be talking to you. All right. Shout out to Dion Poe, part of the UP10 first class, just went over 10,000 over the weekend. Proud of you, Dion. Absolutely crushing it. You just keep pushing. We've got a goal of 15K this month, but I think that you can hit 20. I know that you're a 20K producer, and I know that everyone around you knows that you're a 20K producer. You're absolutely focused and disciplined, and I'm proud of you. UP10 will be ending on Monday, and we're rounding up a new class. So I'm opening it right now. If you have never hit 10,000 before in your business, if you are not a silver partner, UP10 is open for you. I'm going to post the registration link up in workplace chat in the agency thread. If we're only going to be selecting 10, if 25 apply, I'm going to be selecting 10. So make sure that you get your registration in. I want you to be a part of it. I want to mentor you. We meet at 9 a.m. every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern time, every single day. And we've had so much success so far with the first class, and just excited to watch their growth. And I want to watch your growth as well. So y'all come on board and go ahead and register for the second class, UP10, so we can get some more pins. That's what it's all about. Going over Top 10, week 3 for July. Number 10, Ruben Rodriguez, 1 app, 3,204. Number 9, Latanya Parker, 5 apps, 3,737. That's a new agent in the top 10, y'all. I'm telling you, they're taking over. That's what it's all about. Number 8, Nelson Alvarez, 3 apps, 3,892. Number 7, Diane Crump, 3 apps, 3,941. Number 6, let's see here. Pam, is that, no, that's Paul Spalla. Look, I can't even read my handwriting. I write like a doctor. Get paid more though. Paul Spalla, 4 apps, 4,631. Number 5, Kim Glass, 3 apps, 5,435. Number 4, Vonda Adams, 5 applications, 5,648, who's becoming a regular within our top 10, pushing for 30K this month. Proud of you, Vonda. Number 3, Mark Spear, 5 apps, $6,340. Number 2, Claudia McDonald, 8 applications, $6,623. And number 1, son of a gun, smoking gun, Zach Rudebeck, with 7 applications, $6,902. Zach, I'm proud of you. Been watching you step up, man. Y'all stick around. Have a listen to the top 5. Take some notes, and y'all fight for the top 5 yourself.
Hi, I'm Kim Glass, and I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. Direct to Ralph Fiore, direct to Aaron Guetterman, direct to Art Leeser. Number 5 this week, and I wrote 5,435 annual premium with 3 applications. One of those applications literally I got started on this in March. He was a live transfer from back in March, and it was a situation where I had to talk to risk assessment at CFG and see if we could get him into a term product. He was really wanting $500,000 in coverage. We ended up getting him a $200,000 face amount and a 20-year facial term. And the problem was that he was on a blood thinner, and all the terms are like, if ever on, this blood thinner, then no go with the term, right? But because of the fact that he did not have a blood clot, he had fallen and broken a couple of ribs back in December, and they had him on the blood thinner still as a precaution. So he was getting ready to go back to the doctor, and he thought he was going to probably end up having it discontinued at that time. That's what the doctor had said. So it did not end up that way. He had to stay on it just a little while longer because they were still trying to rule out and make sure that he was not going to have a blood clot issue. They did some genetic testing and just all kinds of things. He had a hernia surgery in there. So finally, I followed up with him. I kept talking to him. And the end of June, he did get discontinued off of the blood thinner. They ruled out the blood clot. And I followed back up with CFG's underwriters that I work with a lot. It's very key to have these risk assessment team, somebody in these departments on your side, because they can really help you with your clients, with especially like this kind of situation. So I followed back up and made sure everything was okay. He said to send it to his attention, which I did. I got it in and submitted, and it was issued and approved the very next day. So that was about $3,300 of my annual premium for the week. So stay on these clients, you guys. I know they say there's no be-back bus, but sometimes that bus does come back. So continue to communicate with your upline. I talked to Aaron a lot through this, and anyway, go get it, y'all. It's the last week in July, and we still have lots of time to go and serve and protect and do our jobs and go help people. Y'all go get it.
Hi there, I'm Vonda Adams, direct to Ruben Rodriguez, direct to Nelson Alvarez, direct to Aaron, and direct to Art Leeser. I am from, again, beautiful Prescott, Arizona. I'm number 4 in the weekly top 5 with 5648 AP. And I'm going to say that my biggest challenge this week was adjusting my schedule on a daily basis. Being on the West Coast with an East Coast team, primarily East Coast team, it really is a challenge to make sure I'm getting to all the trainings, making sure that I'm also leaving myself time to call the West Coast leads that I have, the Arizona leads that I have, trying to figure out when to call everybody and who else, what other states I need to acquire so that I can get more leads in those states. Once I get my schedule situated, I think things are going to run a lot smoother. As far as what I would share with everybody is, I know that sometimes people have doubts in themselves and doubts about whether this works, and I had the same doubts. When I got my license a year and a half ago, going on 2 years ago, I got involved with some IMOs, one right after the other, that did not allow for the training that I'm getting now, didn't have the mentoring that I'm getting now, didn't have the support. It wasn't family. It wasn't like family like TLG is. So I would say that if you're thinking that there's something better out there or there's something easier out there, that take my word for it. They say, intelligent people learn from their mistakes, but wise people learn from others' mistakes. So take it from me. There are a lot of IMOs out there that promise the world and promise to deliver the moon, and they don't. They recruit you and they leave you hanging. And so I would say I probably went through about 10 of those before Ruben reached out to me and I found TLG. So take it from my experience, stick with it, do everything your upline is telling you, make yourself vulnerable. Don't be afraid to reach out to your upline. Don't be afraid to get on the live dials and make mistakes, because that's how we all are getting better and scaling up. I will see everybody at the top. Hang in there. We got this.
What's up, Guetterman team? Mark Spear, Director Aaron Guetterman, Director Art Leeser, coming at you from Youngsville, North Carolina. Last week I finished up in the number 3 position, 5 applications for $6,340. Guess what? We got some newcomers taking over the leaderboard. We got Zach. Great job, man. Great job. Number 1, Claudia, one of my agents. Fantastic job. Beating out the mentor. That's amazing. Vonda, Kim. Vonda, brand new into the leisure group. Kim, fairly new. It's great to see you all on the leaderboard. Consistency, that's really what it's about, and putting in the dials, putting in the activity, following the system to achieve that, overcoming fears to get to the level that you want to achieve. Somebody brought you into this industry because they believed in you. They believe that you have the capability. I see a lot of fears coming out of newer agents, fear of investment, fear of can I do this? But somebody thought you can. Somebody thought you were something special, that you could do this, and all you got to do is go to work. And it's showing right now in these new agents just up and coming. So proud of all of you. And again, consistency. That's where I end up on the leaderboard a lot of the times, is because of my consistency. But I had to start at day 1, just like the rest of you. I did have those fears. I had to overcome those fears in order to achieve my success in the industry. One of the messages I want to talk to you about is referrals. When you serve a client and you serve them well, and you get that rapport and you bond with them, and they're thanking you for protecting them at the end of the day, when you're done with that application, they see the importance, they trusted you enough, and all you got to do at the end of that is just say, if you know of anybody else that I can help, anybody else in the family, maybe a church group that I can help out. And that led to one of my applications last week. It led to a couple of applications the week prior, just because of people referring, their daughters. One of them just referred the brother to me. I got another one coming up with another brother. So as long as you are just asking that question at the end, is there anybody else? I know you see the importance of what we did today to protect your family. Is there anybody else that you can think of that could use my services that I could help protect? Hope that helps everybody. I'll see you next week, and let's go crush it. We got 1 week left. Let's go get it. Talk to you. Bye.
Hey everyone, this is Claudia, direct to Paul, direct to Mark, direct to Aaron. And I'm sitting at number 2, I think, for 8 apps for 6,623. This week, I will say that I had to focus a lot on gaining more momentum and keeping consistency so that I could gain that momentum. I took a little bit of a vacation, and everybody knows with those little breaks that we take, we lose that momentum that we gain throughout the months. I'm trying to prepare a lot for August to make sure that I'm on top of my game and keeping that momentum. And what's helped me keep that momentum is making sure that I'm still structuring my days really well, making sure that I'm waking up doing my workouts, eating right, and then getting to work at a good time during the day, and taking breaks throughout the day so that I don't burn out. Everything that I do like that when it comes to structuring and white sheeting my schedule, that's kind of what helps keep that consistency throughout the week, which then builds that momentum for me. So if I have any advice to give or anything to say, it's just to keep on going with the little steps, as many as possible, back to back, and that's kind of what builds the bigger momentum.
Hey, what's going on, TLG? Zach Rudebeck out of Utah, direct to Lake Savage Bellavance, direct to Nelson Alvarez, direct to Aaron Guetterman, direct to Art Leeser. Coming in number 1 this week. Number 1. I like being here. I want to be here more often. I just want to be in the top 5 more often. I like that. 6,902 annual premium across 7 applications. Guys, the biggest thing for me this week was I stepped it up to game times. So at the advisement of my upline, they're like, you know what? You're ready for it. Go for it. I purchased my first batch, and as you can see, it yielded great returns. Just about all those applications except for one. Yeah, except for one. No, 2. was game times. The rest were age mortgage protection leads. That's the thing. I'm working game times, and I'm still working age mortgage protection leads because why not? Just because I'm working game times doesn't mean I can't work other lead systems. And guys, if you're thinking, well, I want those fresh leads. If you're still on aged leads right now and you're like, well, I want those fresh leads, let me tell you something. I did too. When I first started, I'm like, well, I want a fresh lead. I don't want to work aged leads. They're so old. I'm getting so many objections, yada, yada, yada. No, I look back on it and realize if I got game times right off the bat, or even, 4 or 5 months ago, there's no way I would have been ready for them. Absolutely no way. I would have just fell straight on my face, man. There's no way. So believe me, when the time is right, the time is right. If you're working aged leads right now and you're only working aged leads, get real good at working aged leads. Skill up, get some money set aside, and then at the advisement of your upline, then move to tier 2, then move to tier 3. Because believe me, you don't want to shortchange yourself, fall on your face because you weren't ready for it. Trust me.